Okay. What is different about B, between A and B? What's different between those two? There's a variable now. Now I have a 2x. So am I going to do the same thing, a different thing, or is it going to be similar? It's similar. Okay, what do I do for part B? Put 2x in for x. Instead of just 2, I'm going to plug in a 2x. So I'm still going to write my parentheses placeholders. And then I'm going to fill in 2x to each of those. Okay, so what is 3 times 2x? 6x. And I have a minus 5. Can I simplify that any further? No, so that's my final answer. Is this okay so far? Any questions on either of these first two? Okay. Finally, for part C, what's different between part B and part C? It has what? Yeah, it looks more like a factor. I had a 2x on part B, and then on part C I have a 2x plus 1. So I'm going to follow the same steps I have been. Okay, and now I'm going to fill in 2x plus 1. And what do I do with the 2x plus 1? How do I solve this? Distribute my 3, so I get 6x plus 3 minus 5. So I get 6x, then what? Minus 2. And that's going to be my final answer, okay? We're going to do the next 4 now. So,
Can I finish this after school?
yes. That's just exactly what we just did. I have these 4. I said, given the functions g of x equals 2x minus 5 and h of x equals x squared plus 3x plus 1, evaluate the following expressions. Okay. So I have 4 questions. I'm going to take 4 volunteers to help me work on these. I'd like to hear from people I haven't heard from this week, please. And after that, we have 4 you tries. So do I have a volunteer? I know you're still writing. A volunteer for number 1. Can I have somebody help me? You want to do it, Matthew? Okay, what do I do first for number 1? Okay. Okay, so you said g of 3x, and I'm going to set that equal to 2 times 3x minus 5. Like this, how I'm writing it. Okay, and then what do I get? 6x minus 5. Do we agree with him? I agree. Thank you. Perfect. Can I get... Are you still writing? Okay, I'll take a pause real quick. Can I please get a volunteer to help me with number 2? Someone I haven't really heard from this week. You want to go, Andrew? Okay, how do I do number 2?
So you plug in h of 2x.
Okay. So I have h of 2x. Okay. And that equals what?
That equals 2x squared.
Okay. So how do I write it? Like this?
Well, you can't write it 2.
What do you mean?
Just say that there's 2 parentheses and you put 2x.
Inside there? Like that? Okay. Then what?
And then it's going to be plus 3 times 2x plus 1.
Perfect. Like that? Okay, now before we finish solving this problem, does this mean the same thing as this? No, why not? Because I'm squaring the 2 and the x. In this first one, only the x is squared. In the second one, both of them are, okay? So I just wanted to make sure you remember that. That's why I like to write parentheses at the beginning. So, okay, Andrew, to finish this problem, what do I get?
You get 4x squared plus 6x plus 1.
Do we agree with him? I think so. Thank you. Okay, are we ready to move on to number 3 now? Can I get another volunteer, please? Anyone? Any volunteer? You want to go? Okay, Jacob, how do I do number 3?
You put the factor x plus 1
Mm-hmm.
4g.
Okay. So like this. And then what else do I have?
The equal, and then you put 2 and then x plus 1.
In parentheses?
Yeah.
Okay. Like this.
For the parentheses.
And then like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I get now?
You distribute
Okay. So what does that give me?
2x plus 2.
Okay. Minus 5.
Yeah.
So what's my answer?
2x minus 3.
2x minus 3. Do we agree with him? I think so. Last one. Can I get one more person for number 4? Anyone? Yes, Helene. What do I do for number 4? Okay, into my h equation. So I have negative 4a. And then what? With the parentheses or without? Okay. Like that. Okay. And what do I get? 8a squared?
Oh, no, 16.
Okay.
Right?
It's okay. 16a squared plus negative 12a or minus 12a. Okay. Plus 1. Perfect. Do we agree with her? I think so. Okay, how come on 2 and 4 I left it the answer like that and I didn't factor or solve it? Yeah, because it said evaluate. I didn't ask you to factor or solve. So those are your answers, okay? Are these 4 okay so far? Okay, I'm going to put up 4 more. Those are going to be you tries. The last one is a little bit of a challenge, but I know you guys can do it. Okay? And then we have about 15 or so minutes left, so I'll give you about 6 minutes to do these, and then the rest of the time I'll let you work on homework. Okay, here is number 1. Is that what we got? Yes. Okay, ready for the second one? Here we go. Do we get the second one? Okay, what about the third one?
Yes.
Are you still working, or are you ready for the answer? Okay. Oh, it didn't come up. Oh, it did. Just kidding. Just didn't show up on here. Okay, is that what you got for the third one?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the fourth one is going to be the one where we need to talk about it, I think. Okay. Do you know how to do the fourth one? Okay. What does it mean? Because I think this is where the confusion is. What does it mean when you're squaring something? Multiply it by itself. What were you going to say?
I was going to put,
Write it twice. You said double it, so write it twice. It's not actually doubling. Double means multiply by 2. A square means multiply by itself 2 times. So this means the same thing. Those are equal to each other. So to find x plus 2 times x plus 2, I'm going to use the box. You can FOIL if that's your preferred method. Okay. So this 2x plus 2x is this 4x. These plus 4s are the same. And then I simplify and get x squared plus 4x plus 8. Okay, do you have any other questions on that one? Do you see what you did wrong? I saw a lot of you tried to distribute the square through, and that doesn't work. It only works if it was like x times 2. If you're multiplying, the square distributes through, but if it's a binomial being added or, subtracted together, that's when it's like a factor and you have to multiply them together, okay?